As we inch closer and closer to the global release of Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles, it's time to recap everything we know about this game. We're gonna be talking about all the different game modes, the battle systems, story mode, exclusive mechanics, and even some collectibles. So sit back, enjoy. This is everything you need to know about Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. Brought to you by Portal 1. This is the world's first hybrid games platform, launching a whole new category of entertainment that seamlessly mixes casual mobile games and live shows. The first format on the platform is Portal 1 Arcade. Influencers and celebrity guests will be immersed inside original Portal 1 games as well as supersized classic Atari games. And you will be able to compete directly against these guests, right from your phone, and even win cash prizes. Now, I can't really say who the guests are going to be, but let's just say Justin Bieber already made an appearance in the show. The guests will play the game live on the show, and then you, on your phone, try to beat their score. It's as simple as that. The show runs 3 times a week, and there are also daily 24-hour tournaments with $100 prizes. And as you could probably tell by now, these games are pretty casual. You can win by skill, but you can also win by luck, so anybody can play to win, not just gamers. Each season also has a grand prize worth $5,000, and now that's a lot of money. That said, the app is not available for download in any of the app stores. It's about to enter beta very soon, and you need an invite to get in. Luckily, you can sign up to the beta right now using the link down below. And even if you don't get invited for the beta, signing up guarantees an invite when the app finally launches. So if any of this sounded interesting to you, make sure to sign up using the link down below. And thank you Portal 1 for sponsoring this video. Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles is coming out for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series S and X, meaning it's coming out on every major platform except the Switch. It's releasing on October 14th in Japan and October 15th worldwide. That said, if you pre-order the digital deluxe edition, you will have access to the game 2 days early. So North American and European players could get access to the game a day before Japan does on October 13th. And I'll give you guys some more on the different versions of the game and as well as pre-order bonuses later in the video. The game is developed by CyberConnect 2, famous for Ashura's Wrath, the Dot Hack series, the Ultimate Ninja games, and more recently Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Publishing, on the other hand, is being handled by Aniplex in Japan and Sega everywhere else. The game will feature 2 main modes. First up, we have Story Mode, where you can relive the story from the very start up to the end of the Mugen Train arc. In this mode, you can learn how to play the game as mechanics are slowly introduced to you as the story unfolds, and you've got a lot of boss fights and quick time events to go through. Each boss is gonna have its unique moveset, but even the smaller demons will sometimes shine red, indicating that a big attack is coming, and while in this state, they will armor through any of your attacks, so dodging, blocking, or parrying is your best choice here. The fights against these smaller demons can be cut short if you successfully parry some of their strong moves. You'll see a prompt pop up before you've completely depleted the demon's health, which will immediately finish the fight. During story mode, there are also some pretty long free roaming sections where you can complete side quests as well as find some collectibles. These could simply be a currency for you to unlock some new rewards, and others are more traditional collectibles like these memory fragments. These collectibles can be used to unlock rewards in the reward screen. Some of these rewards include character skins, music tracks, quotes, and profile photos that you can use to customize your Slayer ID in multiplayer. And it's in story mode that you'll be able to relive a lot of the anime's key moments recreated as cutscenes utilizing the game's engine. And just like CyberConnect 2 has gotten us used to, these look absolutely amazing. And on top of that, everything is voice acted by the original cast, with the exception of a few side quests. But you can also choose whether you want to listen to the game in Japanese or in English at any time. Story mode will have you controlling most of the playable roster as they make their appearances in the show. So this is the perfect place to start playing Demon Slayer, as it will give you a taste of how each character plays, helping you decide who you're going to main once you jump into versus mode. At launch, the game will have a total of 12 playable characters. All of them will be playable in story mode. However, there are 6 more characters or skins that will be unlocked by playing story mode. These would be the high school versions of Tanjiro, Nezuko, Giyu, Shinobu, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. These characters' moves are exactly the same as their original counterparts, with the only big difference being their ultimate attack animation. So calling them new characters might be something of a stretch, but they're slightly more than a simple skin, since each one of these ultimate animations is a lot of work and absolutely gorgeous to look at. So let's call them 6 more skins to unlock with a brand new ultimate. It's also been confirmed that the developer will be adding more playable demons post-launch, and they will be free. The character selection screen has space for 25 characters total, of which 7 are missing right now. So we know some of those will be free DLC, the end, they will be demons. However, it is currently unclear if all the 7 remaining slots will be free or if all of them will be demons. Some of them might be paid DLC, some of them might be not demons. Only time will tell. Now, after story mode, we have to dive into the second big game mode this game offers, and that is versus mode. This is where you go to do battle. You can play versus mode offline against the CPU or against a friend locally, or you can play online against other players. According to the achievement list, the game will also feature a practice mode where you can try out a new character and optimize strategies, and a training mode with challenges for you to clear. Each playable character will have 10 ranks of training to clear, and that should be a good introduction to any character you may want to pick up. At this point, the available game modes for online haven't been quite specified yet, but looking at CyberConnect 2's track record, it's very fair to expect some sort of casual and ranked matches. That said, CyberConnect 2 has always struggled to deliver a solid multiplayer online experience. When players live too far apart from each other, games tend to get laggy. This is one of the main things I want to test out once we finally get our hands on the game, so look forward to the review when this game finally comes out to know if they actually pulled it off this time. Fingers crossed. Both online and offline, both in story mode and versus mode, one of the core features is the battle system. So let's talk about what you can do and how you should play this game. Demon Slayer starts fairly simple with one attack button. By mashing the attack button, your character will unleash a combo. You can also tilt the left stick up or down to modify the end of that combo, giving you a launcher or a knockdown. Each character also has 3 different special moves. These are what will distinguish characters the most in-game. Some special moves are flashy and cover a big area, others are fast and close the distance from far away, and there are also parries, traps, and many more types of special moves. Be sure to try them all out when first picking up a character in either story mode or practice mode. Every time you use a special move, you spend 1 bar of meter. You can have up to 5 bars in total, so it's pretty easy to burn through them very fast. Fortunately, they automatically regenerate over time, and you can also charge them up manually. The strongest attack every character has is their ultimate. If you have at least 1 stock of your mystery bar at the bottom, you can try to unleash an ultimate attack, which triggers a beautiful animation and dishes out quite a bit of damage. Activating the ultimate only takes 1 bar, but if you actually land it, it will spend every bar you have. But it will also deal extra damage, so for maximum damage, you can go ahead and spend those 3 bars. You can also choose to burn this bar, which will put your character in an awakening state, increasing the damage and speed of your attacks. And you can also unleash your ultimate anytime while the bar is active. But if you have 1 more stock after the awakening, you can go even further beyond and trigger a true awakening state. During this state, attacks deal even more damage, but on top of that, your specials do not spend any meter, so you can really unleash some high damage combos while in this state. As an arena fighter, you have full 3D control over your character. You can run, jump, dash at your opponent, or dodge to the side. However, if you do any of these actions while attacking, it will cancel the attack animation, spending some of your meter. You can jump cancel any attack, dodge cancel, dash cancel, creating some unique combo routes or getting you out of a dangerous situation. It's important to mention that there are 3 types of combos in this game: a blue combo, a yellow combo, and a red combo. Depending on what was your first hit, one of these 3 timers will start ticking down, with blue being the longest timer, meaning it gives you the longest possible combo, and red being the shortest. Combos that start with the attack button are usually yellow, so right in the middle. But for as long as the timer lasts, you can keep comboing as long as you have meter and as long as your combo makes sense. So you can really get creative with cancels, with chaining specials together every time you open up your opponent. The battle system isn't all about attacking, however, as it gives you quite a number of defensive options too. You can block, which will avoid most attacks. In fact, only grab can go through your guard, but your guard may also break after receiving a lot of damage, so don't overdo it. You also have a push block. At any time while blocking, you can tilt the stick to push your opponent back if they are close to you. And you also have a time parry. If you're able to read your opponent's attacks, this time parry will always start a blue combo, meaning you can unleash some big punishment from that read. Finally, this game is actually a 2v2 game, meaning you pick 2 characters before going into battle. One of them will be active and the other one will be the assist. As the assist character, they can come in and do a few attacks, usually they're special moves, and these can help you extend combos, make pressure safe, or help you win neutral. You can also tag in that second character in many different situations, be it during a combo or after you get knocked down, or once again in neutral. However, even if you tag a new character in, the health bar is shared between both, so you cannot use this for health management. Summoning your assist like this spends 1 bar of the assist gauge, which takes about 7 seconds to recharge on its own. But you can also call an assist while being comboed in order to break that combo. This will spend both bars of the assist, however, which means you can only save your character from a combo once every 14 seconds. And that about does it for everything that you can find in this game. But now let's look at the different versions you can purchase and what do you get with a pre-order. And to do that, I have to first explain everything that that is on this board right here. First of all, the character unlock keys. These will be keys that you use to unlock characters, but if you don't pre-order or buy any of these fancy versions, you can still get those keys by simply playing story mode. Character unlock keys are basically a way to bypass playing story mode if you just want to unlock a couple of characters faster. Character avatars are the profile photos that you can use for your Slayer ID in multiplayer. You'll unlock dozens as you play. These additions give you a couple of bonus ones. You can also get some Butterfly Mansion costumes, and these are probably skins to use in game, and it's probably the most valuable bonus out of everything on this list. But that depends on whether or not they are unlockable in game or if you can buy them separately after. But unfortunately at this point, we just don't know how valuable these actually are. You also get some Kimetsu points. This is the currency that you'll find laying around in story mode. It basically speeds up the process of unlocking everything in the rewards menu because you have some extra money, and everything else should be pretty self-explanatory. Now, in my opinion, all of this is stuff that you are gonna get anyway simply by playing story mode. So even though it looks like you're getting a lot of stuff, you're really only getting the Butterfly Mansion costumes. Maybe, because maybe those are actually unlockable in game. We still don't know. On PlayStation, you can also get a PS4 custom theme, and the deluxe edition can give you 2 days of early access, as I mentioned at the start of the video. Now, with all that said, at this point, you probably already know my stance on pre-orders, which is don't pre-order, or at least don't do it until a couple of days before the game comes out. Now, if you find a very good deal at your local retailer, by all means, you're saving yourself some money, maybe. But if you're pre-ordering digitally, just wait until we're closer, because there's a good chance that there will be reviews for this game before it comes out. And at that point, you'll know if it is exactly what we're all expecting it to be, or if it's actually a nice surprise, or is it a disappointment. And this way, you're still getting all the pre-order bonuses, but you didn't waste your money based on hype alone. And that about does it for Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. What are you guys doing first as soon as you get the game? Are you jumping straight into story mode? Are you jumping straight into versus, into practice mode? Let me know what you're doing in the comments down below. And don't forget about Portal 1. Make sure to sign up, link down below as well. And as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you next time. Bye.